Miscellaneous objects of varied shape like coin, key, marble. This is mainly for stereognosis, the cortical sensory system examination. Ophthalmoscope for examining the eyes. Otoscope for examining the ears. Colored pencil for vision examination, color vision. Okay, pin with sharp and blunt end. Sharp end for pain sensation, blunt end for pressure sensation examination. Okay, reflex hammer. This is for motor system examination. Tape measure, measuring tape for motor system exam. Tongue depressor for cranial nerve exam. Okay, tuning fork. This is, if it is 128 hertz, it is used for vibration sense examination. If it is 256 or 512, it is used for cranial nerve examination. Snellen's chart, this is for acuity of vision, cranial nerve. This is for olfactory nerve examination. Okay, so what we do when patient comes to us at first is we introduce ourselves, then we start talking about the patient's complaints. Okay, that is what is called health history taking. You might be well aware of the fact how we take history of the patient as you study in your ICM classes. So first we talk to patient about the patient's symptoms and the duration of the symptoms. Okay, then the clinical manifestations. The patient may say that the patient has got pain, seizures, dizziness, visual disturbance, etc., etc. So what is the problem of the patient that we try to find out? Okay, and once we know the problem of the patient, we plan the treatment accordingly. Okay. Like here you see, when we talk with the patient, we can find out what is going wrong with the patient. Okay, so this is regarding the higher mental function. This is regarding the tracts. Okay. Primary sensory modalities are fine touch, pain, temperature, vibration, and position sense. Cortical sensory modalities are stereognosis, two-point discrimination, double simultaneous extinction, and graphesthesia. Okay, so neurological sensory examination we do for pain and temperature. We pin prick, one pin per patient. Sensation of the cold. This is done by thermoesthesiometer. Then we look for sensory nerve or dermatomal distribution. Okay. After that, what we do is vibration sensation is examined by a tuning fork of 128 hertz. Okay. And joint sensation is examined by checking the greater toe, Romberg sign. Okay. See here, this picture is showing that we are examining the pain sensation. So this is how we examine. The knowledge of the tracts this is the transverse section of the spinal cord. Knowledge of the tracts is very, very important. Once again, let's revise. Spinothalamic tract. For lateral spinothalamic tract is for pain and temperature. Posterior column or dorsal column tract or tract of Gall and Burdock is for fine touch, proprioception, and vibration sense. Okay. So we examine according to the dermatome wise in the entire body. Okay, this is how we do for light touch with the help of the cotton wisp. After that, we examine for pain with the tip of the pin. Okay, then this is doing examination of the proprioception. We put the patient's finger in different position and we ask the patient to indicate in which position the finger is by having the patient's eyes closed. Okay. Then proprioception can be examined by doing the same thing on the great toe. Okay. Vibration sense, we keep the vibrating tuning fork, the base of the vibrating tuning fork at the joint. Okay, and we start from the distal to the proximal. So I conclude here by telling you that I conclude the class on clinical assessment of the sensory system, somatosensory cortex, assessment of the somatosensory cortex by summarizing that we have to know what are the tracts that carry the sensations, the various sensations. Then we have to know Then we have to know how to So I was talking to you about the conclusion of the class that we had for 2 days, isn't it? Thank you for listening so patiently. The main conclusion of this entire chapter about the somatosensory system assessment, the clinical assessment of sensory cortex and different sensations, is that we have to know what are the tracts that carry the impulses. Okay, which sensation is carried by which tract? That is the first and foremost. Then you have to know about the somatosensory cortex. Okay, sensory cortex. Then we have to know how do we examine in a patient and what are the complaints that the patient will come up with. Okay, so the patient will come up with varied kinds of problems like these. Then we divide the examination of the sensations under three headings. One is superficial sensations, another is deep sensation, and another is cortical sensation. Superficial sensation includes fine touch, okay, vibration. Then the deep sensations include the vibration sense, okay, and proprioception. And the cortical sensation, it includes stereognosis and tactile localization and two-point discrimination. Okay. Thank you so much, class, for your patient listening. This ends your clinical assessment of the sensory system. Uh, don't run away because I have to take your attendance. Okay.